As the swine influenza in Mexico has now spread to 10 countries around the world, including here in Canada. We have 6 confirmed cases so far, 2 of them in BC, 4 in Nova Scotia, and Ontario says it's investigating another dozen cases. 149 Mexicans have now died, and the WHO says it may raise the pandemic level from its current level of 3 to a 4 or 5 out of 6, which represents widespread human infection. Grace Key has the latest.
These fearless travelers are heading to the heart of the swine flu outbreak. They're flying to Mexico. But despite travel warnings to the country, not too many vacationers here are worried about getting ill.
Their mom bought us 4 masks for on the way back if we needed it.
Just, yeah, hygiene. Hygiene, I think, is a bigger thing, and staying out of large crowds of people.
In Mexico, it's a sea of masks along the streets. And athletes at the soccer stadium were supposed to play before a sold-out crowd. Instead, there were empty seats. Mexicans are avoiding large crowds, and officials are closing many public areas. This could make for a much quieter Cinco de Mayo this year, one of Mexico's biggest national holidays.
We have suspended all activities, all school activities, in all levels of education, including nurseries in the entire country, starting tomorrow until May 6th.
Elsewhere in the world, every precaution is being taken. In some Asian countries, heat sensors are being used to detect if a passenger has a fever. In Russia and China, they've banned the import of pigs, even though the virus has not been isolated to animals to date. And in the U.S., there are 40 confirmed cases of the swine flu in 5 states. 1 person had to be hospitalized.
We've released 25% of states' allocation of the stockpile. This is 11 million courses of antiviral drugs. These are en route to affected states of California, New York, and Texas.
Canada has 6 confirmed cases, 2 right here in BC, and that's prompted several countries to issue travel advisories to Canada. For Canadians heading to Mexico, some airlines are allowing passengers to change travel dates with no penalty fees. Others who couldn't change their travel plans have come up with their own precautionary measures.
We're pickled. We had good belts of scotch before we go down there, so we'll be fine.